Hey guys, and welcome to Live Russian Cursive, where we are practicing writing in Russian using writing practice sheets. You may download them following the link in the video description. In previous two videos we covered letters up until O. We were talking about the importance of connecting letters, about making these little tails to connect letters, so the letters don't look like some other letters. For example, I gave this word dam. Let's repeat it a little bit. So da and then m. That's where we connect these two letters. Yeah? And let's write one more word. Dom. Do. And if I connect it like this, it will be dom. So, dam, dom. This is how differently they look. If we don't want to connect letters, we need to make a little space. So, if we are writing dom, okay, do, and without connecting, we are writing this M, it will be read like dom. But if we connect the wrong way like this, do, and we start right away here M, it can be read like da and I, da, I. You see? So, you either don't connect or you connect the right way. And we continue today with letters. These letters will be confusing because these letters we will cover up until H today. They're confusing because they look a lot like English cursive letters. That's why sometimes we can mix them up with English ones. That's why it's really important to practice them with some international words. So, knowing the international word, you will know how to read what we wrote. And that's how your brain will connect the word with the symbols. So, let me show you how we are doing it. The first letter is P. P, we write it like this. So, this line, and this roof. Yeah? I recommend you to start with the syllable pa, pa, then look at this letter, the little one, yeah? So the capital letter is like this, and the small letter looks like English N, which it's not, yeah? So we need to memorize that it's P, and we just add it here pa. Papa, it will give us papa, father, dad, yeah, papa. That's how we will memorize that it's not N, it's P. Papa. Notice that the connection for this small P is up there. That's how we do it, yeah? To not make it look like other letters. And here let's write one important word. You will tell me what it is. Пока, yeah, пока. We are repeating other letters through this lesson, and we are practicing. And now let's write one more word. It will be a long one. It will help us to remember the letters we already learned and to not mix up P and N. So, follow me. P, A, P, A, Ni, No, pianina. In Russian it means piano, yeah, pianina. So you see that this is N, this is N, and this is P, pianina. Now we are getting to the letter R, which gives the sound R. It looks a lot like, printed letter. It can help you and let's write first the word Rim. You see how I connected E and M here? Rim, which means Rome, the capital of Italy. Yeah, Rim. And interestingly, if we write in Russian Rom, that's how we write this letter, then we make a tail if we want. If we write Rom in Russian, Rom, yet to not mix up O with A, we do it like this. Rom, it means rum, this alcohol drink, yeah, Rom. Let's try to write it one more time with a small letter, which looks a lot like English P, and we don't need to mix them up. That's why let's do this. We will write a word that uses P and R, and it's international. It will help us. So we start with P right here. Pa, no, pano, rama. You see again the connection. Panorama. Panorama, it's this view, yeah? It's an international word. We can know that this is P and this is R. Panorama. In a lot of languages we use a panorama. I think it exists in English, panorama. Panorama. This will help us to not mix these two up. So, remember that we are not mixing up P and N, and we are not mixing up P and R. Panorama. And we are on the letter S, which gives the sound S. The capital letter looks exactly the same as the small one. So first we will practice the color blue in Russian. Си, ни, й. Синий. So we remember that I are two different letters, yeah? I. Синий. Синий. And we will leave it right here because we will practice this letter after learning some other letters. But let's write just one more word, which is diminutive of Russian male name Sergei. It will be Сережа. So let's try. Se, rё. You see, е, ё, серё. Now this Ж letter, серё, жа, Сережа. It's a cute way, a tender way to call Sergei Сережа. Here we repeat these two letters, yeah, ее, and again we notice that this is not P. Сережа. Сережа. Let's get to the letter T. T, which gives the sound T, and it looks huge, yeah? It reminds of P a little bit, look right here, but we add in the middle one more line, yeah? And it will become T. This can be confusing because of the small one, because it looks like English M. That's why we need to practice it with some international words that will give us a hint how to read these words. Let's start with test. Test. You see, test, again we connect it up there like P, the same, you see, right here. Test, which means a test. And now we will write one more word. We practice the capital one, like this. T. Tact. Tact. or even tactica we could put here, but let's put tactica here, or even here. Tactica, it means tactic, like strategy, tactic, yeah? By the way, if we are talking about strategy, why not to put strategia right here, yeah? Again, we can't put strategia because we haven't learned the letter ya yet, yeah? So we will leave it as strateg, which means a person who has this strategic mind, yes? Strategia we can't use. Well, let's leave it for the future, but we can use the word stress. It's what's happening to me like right now because I didn't think about this ya letter. So, but we are putting the stress aside and we continue with the letter U. Can be confusing because U looks like English Y, but in Russian it's U. So we need to take some words that would help us to memorize. So we are going like this. U. Let's try this. Uragan. Interestingly, uragan in Russian it's hurricane. I think it's hurricane, yeah. So sounds similar. Uragan, hurricane. And now let's try some international words. Little one looks like this, you see. We will try to put it in the middle. We will use the word instructor. Sorry for my handwriting, something is happening today to it. So instructor, it means instructor, and also we can write constructor, yeah, constructor. We will not use it here, we will use and we don't have space. Constructor. You see, we are practicing N. Yeah, it's N-R. Constructor. Now with the words we know, we can write with U, we can finally write the word Russian, Русский. Yeah, let's write it right here. So, я русский. Я русский. Russian. What else do we know? We continue with letter F. F looks like an elephant, yeah, and it looks similar to the block letter, yeah, F. Quite similar, so it's easy to learn. And we add little tail to connect with other letters, and let's write the word you are telling me. Don't forget that this G should be like this, curved. So, flag. Flag means flag. Flag. Let's take a few international words. So, Fito, which means Fito, yeah? Fito. Or we have here already, and let's write this word, forma. Forma, which means form, forma. You see, today's letters are tricky, and right here we will write fi, lo, so, f, philosoph. You see, I optionally didn't connect O and S, but we still see that it's O and S. Philosoph. Philosoph. With these letters we can write if we want, if we had some space, yeah, but we don't. We can write it here, yeah, the word selfie. Selfie, it means selfie, yes, selfie. Right here, selfie, and the last letter for today is letter H or he, which gives the sound h. And we're starting with house. House means chaos. I will show you how I write this letter H. You noticed that in English it's chaos and in Russian it's house. A lot of times, you know, it happens quite often that English K sounds like Russian H. So house, and a sweet thing, you see how I wrote it? Halva, halva, halva. It's halva, I believe it's an Arabic word. Halva. One more word. Chor. It means chor, to sing, where we sing. And the last word for today, charisma. Charisma. Charism. You see, charism, core, chaos, and in Russian it's ha. So let's look one more time at the letters we've learned today, which are tricky, but we are making it, guys. And that's it for today. See you!